The introspection expressed in this journal is not affiliated with nor reflects the views of any public or private entities. Let's embark on this audio adventure together. Please enjoy.
Okay. I will be back here. Sorry.
Rising to the call, I'll give my life and all. Good news, everyone.
The things I do for love. Who the hell cares?
You are watching a master at work.
Rising to the call, I'll give my life and all.
It's showtime.
Hello, what's good? How you doing? Welcome to sianeselects, where, yes, I do this every fucking time. I say it each and every entry. Do not hate me. Word of the day. Insurmountable. Adjective. Too great to be overcome. Beautiful. Listen, it's always interesting to me when someone shares what they believe to be the most revealing information of themselves. Mainly because most people don't enjoy being vulnerable. Me, on the other hand, I'll tell a stranger some dark, depressing shit or even some enlightening, feel-good story to connect on something and walk away completely more amicable than before, like knowing I'll never see that person again. I noticed one day, not sure exactly when, but one day, I was on my balcony, just looking at trees in the distance. I saw my neighbors pulling into their parking lot and pulling into a parking spot, whatever. And one of their children looked up, noticing I was there, and said, "Hey, look, someone's up there." And of course, their parents looked, as all parents should do, in case they need to protect themselves from something. And, saw me and said, "Stop being nosy." And I just laughed, and I just said, "Good afternoon." And they sheepishly said hello and continued inside. There's another neighbor on my floor I see from time to time, and I still don't know his name, man. But one day, I got bothered in the elevator with myself while I was just with him, and noticed, why have I never struck a conversation with this man? Now I'm gonna go off script a little bit by saying my mom is from Oregon, but her dad's side of the family is from Georgia. And my dad, his entire family, basically, well, not entirely, but most of the family is predominantly Jersey. Going to the South, a lot of people were just more neighborly. They spoke to each other, at least in the particular part that I was in. And I guess you could say the same thing goes for anywhere in the world. In Jersey, it was a little bit more like mind your business, stick to your shit, it's city life, keep your head forward, but pay attention to everybody, all your surroundings, all that shit. And I think when 2020, 2021 happened, and everybody was kind of forced to just be muzzled and shut the fuck up because you don't want to spread whatever bullshit. I think that it kind of stifled communication. Just every day, "Hey, what's good? How you feeling? What's going on? What you ate today? What you eat? Oh, word? Yeah, I don't really be eating that, but that's cool. It sounds good. All right, bro, I'm gonna see you later." Oh, okay, what's up? You going to work? What you do? Motherfuckers just kind of just high and by, or just bullshit about weather. But it's funny because everybody is just so, the internet, it is what it is. We all know what it is. I don't have to explain it. You know the same shit I know to a degree. And I think it's just hilarious that motherfuckers just be walking around each other tiptoeing as if we don't know what the fuck going on, right? But anyway, back to the story. So, my girlfriend and I were talking about this horror movie I saw, because I'm obsessed, right? As you already know, and convinced that there's some lunacy going on in this brain. And we continued our convo into the elevator. So I saw him, and I was like, "Hey man, have you ever seen Baskin?" And he told me, nah. He asked me what it was about. Thought it was decent enough. And based on that, asked if I've ever seen an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen. And at the moment, I haven't seen it. thoroughly, like entirely, to really give a review. Saw the first episode, and it reminded me of Dorohedoro and Demon Slayer. So, you know, I wasn't really big on anime until 2022. Not really my cup of tea, mainly because like I like it's not real horror, so to speak, where it's just like chaotic.com and like amateur shit that people upload on the dark web. But I'm talking about just like theatrical real horror, where it's just actual people. I'm not really big on, you know, animated horror shit. But over time I've grown it, because, you know, only so much shit you could fucking saturate yourself into. So I decided, cool, I'll watch it. And we decided to just look at different shit before we step into Jujutsu Kaisen. I think he and I spoke like beginning of August 2024. I wrote this September 11th. It is fucking, I think, the 21st of December, bro. So don't talk too much bullshit about me, please. I promise. I plan on watching it. But obviously message me to see if I did, because sometimes I get sidetracked with different ideas. But I'm inclined to believe that connecting with one another is as simple as saying hello, yo. Like the child's parents, or even as the child being so in tune with the moment by speaking on the details of it as much as could be expressed, right? Or even me getting out of my comfort zone, for instance, like, you know, expressing myself a bit more, even though it's still under an anonymity aspect. I just think that it's necessary for people to convene. I know people don't know what I look like, and it's funny because I've said so much, but I bet in person, if we ever cross paths, you still may never notice, right? If you do, like, you're the first of 5 people to notice, I'll take a pic with you, or whatever. But anyway, it dawned on me in that moment on the balcony that, like, no matter if I felt lonely, bored, or, you know, just aching to connect with someone, who better to talk with than my neighbors, right? I strongly think that we might have a 1 to 10% of commonality just based on the fact that we live in the same building, let alone the same town. So, like, don't get me wrong, if you feel there's some shady people you live with, don't just go talking to them for the simple sake of befriending someone, but definitely say hello, you know, for both reasons, right? Like, feel people out. You know, say hello to that one person who always says hello to you first, or that one person you always seem to see when you forget your key in the building. You know, maybe that one that helped you with groceries because it was a heavy load. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't get yourself, like, Dahmered. You feel me? Like, be mega cautious. Don't be offensive, though. Like, don't be offensively defensive, right? Start off slow with it. You in control, and try to make yours and other people's time here on Earth just a little better, right? Talk to you beautiful, ugly people some other time. Let's get to that. Incredible lives, intricate and simple lives, forms a lovely blend. Song of the day, DJ Muggs, Notes and Tones intro.
Notes and tones.
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 Notes and
Notes and
tones.
tones. Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and
Notes and
tones.
tones.
Humanity's life depends upon the unknown knowledge.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
One day it will happen, could be happening now, that a voice from another dimension will speak to Earth.
Notes and
Notes and
tones.
tones.
You might as well practice and be prepared for it. I have many names,
Notes and
names
tones.
of mystery,
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and
names
tones.
of splendor,
Notes and tones.
Notes and
Notes and
tones.
tones.
names of shame.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
I have many
Notes and
names.
tones. Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Some call me Mr. Rod.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Others call me Mystery.
Notes and tones. Notes and tones.
You can call me Mr. Mystery.
Notes and tones.
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 Notes and tones. Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones.
Notes and tones. Notes and tones.